In this lecture, we'll discuss about section formula. Section formula means if there is a line segment AB whose coordinates are given and P is any point on this line segment, then if P divides this line segment in the ratio m1 is to m2, then we will find out the coordinates of this point P. So P is dividing this line segment into some sections. Okay. So this P can be anywhere. It is between A and B. It means that this section formula what we are discussing is P is dividing AB internally. One other possibility is there. If AB is produced up to P, it means that in this case AP is to PB. That is M1 is to M2. So this type of ratio will be called externally. We will be discussing internally. So let's see. Here there are 2 points A and B in the Cartesian system. The coordinates of A are x1, y1 and the coordinates of B are x2, y2. This P is dividing this AB in the ratio M1 is to M2. And we have done some constructions. This AC is perpendicular, PD is perpendicular, BE is perpendicular on the x-axis and AM is perpendicular on PD, PN is perpendicular on BE. So if you notice, these two triangles APM and PBN, they will be similar by AA similarity. These two angles are 90 degrees each and these two lines are parallel. So these two angles will also be equal. So by AA similarity, triangles are similar and the corresponding sides of similar triangle are in the same ratio. So we will take the ratios of these two similar triangles. So first we will take triangle APM, which is similar to APM. So in the same direction PBN. Okay. Now we will write the corresponding sides, that is AP upon PB is equal to AM upon PN is equal to MP upon NB. Now let's see what are these sides. AP is M1, PB is M2. AM is equal to CD and this distance CD is equal to this CD is equal to AM and here we will find out this is X minus X1 because this distance is perpendicular distance from the y-axis. Similarly, this PN is equal to DE and DE will be equal to x2 minus x. Similarly, we will find out MP and NB. MP. This MP is PD minus MD. So this PD, we will see the perpendicular distance of this point from the x-axis will be y minus another one is y1 and this NB. This NB is BE minus NB. Clear? So this distance is from the x-axis. So that will be y2 minus y. So these all are the sides which we have to substitute it in the ratios. Now let's see. This is M1 upon M2 is equal to AM is X minus X1 upon PN is X2 minus X is equal to this is Y minus Y1 upon Y2 minus Y. So what have we observed? These three quantities are equal. 2 at a time we will take. It will give us the values of x and y in terms of the coordinates and the ratio m1 and m2. So one at a time we will take and we will cross multiply it. So this first we are taking, and it will give us m1x2 minus m1x is equal to m2x minus m2x1. Now our need is to find the value of x or y. So here we can get x. So x we will collect on one side, other quantities we will transpose other side. So this m1x is negative, will go right hand side, left out quantities. This m2x1 is equal to, this will go that side. So m1x plus m2x, which will further give us m1 plus m2 because x is common, and this is m1x2 plus m2x1. We have to find out the value of x. So x we will keep on one side, m1 upon m2 we will transpose on the left hand side. So ultimately the value of x is m1x2 plus m2x1 upon m1 plus m2. This is the value of x in terms of the coordinates and m1 and m2. Similarly, we will find out the value of y. Now to get the value of y, we will equate m1 by m2 with this. So m1 upon m2 is equal to y minus y1 upon y2 minus y. So now we will cross multiply to get the value of y, and this will give us m1y2 minus m1y is equal to m2y minus m2y1. Similar case as we have done for x, we will collect y's one side and m2y1 will come this side. So this will be m1y plus m2y. Now we will take out m1y common. So this will be m1y2 plus m2y1. This will come down. So the value of y is equal to m1y2 plus m2y1 upon m1 plus m2. These are the two values which are actually the coordinates of point P, which is dividing the given line segment AB, where the coordinates of A are x1, y1 and the coordinates of B are x2, y2, and the ratio is m1 is to m2. Now when the question comes to find out the ratio, one question is to find out the values of x and y, means the coordinates of P. The second type of question can be asked, find out the ratio. Whenever the question comes to find the ratio, we will not assume the ratio as m1 is to m2. That will not give us the easy calculation. Instead of that, we will take, let the ratio be k is to 1. So in that case, when we will take the ratio k is to 1, this m1 is to m2 will be k is to 1. So we will substitute that value in x and y. So when the ratio will be k is to 1, then the value of x will be kx2 plus x1 by k plus 1. What have we done? In place of m1 is to m2, we have taken k is to 1. Now, similarly, the value of y will be this. So first we have seen P is dividing AB in the ratio m1 is to m2. This is when the ratio is given, then we will find out the coordinates of P. If the ratio is asked, then in place of m1 and m2, we are taking k is to 1. Now if this P is exactly in the middle or the center of AB, it means that m1 upon m2 is 1 is to 1. Why? Because m1 is equal to m2, since P is the midpoint of AB. In that case, we will see that what are the values of x and y. So when P is the midpoint, okay, or we can say m1 is equal to m2, or m1 upon m2 is 1:1. In this case, so x will be equal to x2 plus x1 upon. Now this is 1:1, means in place of this also 1 and place of this also 1. So 1 plus 1. So that is x1 plus x2 upon 2. Similarly, the value of y will be, here we can substitute y2 plus y1 upon 1 plus 1, that is y1 plus y2 upon 2. So what we have seen, unknown ratio, we are taking k:1. Why are we taking k:1? If we will take m1 is to m2, then in the value of x and y, we will be getting two unknown quantities. So to avoid that, and then we cannot find out the two unknown quantities values. That is why we are taking k:1. And when this ratio is 1:1, means P is the midpoint, then the formula of midpoint means the coordinates of x and y are x1 plus x2 by 2 and y is equal to y1 plus y2 by 2.